And we're live for the USA versus England
Hey,
Watchalong. We are your two-thirds of your city boys. My name is Jacob, and that is one of my best friends, Grayson.
what's up, y'all? How's it going? Very excited to do some live content for the first time and enjoy a beautiful USA matchup against my favorite rival when it comes to national team soccer. It's England, baby. Come on.
How could it not be? Age-old rivalry. Um, yeah, I haven't even really had a chance to look at the lineups for this game. What are we rocking with?
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a peek with what we're working with. England.
You pulling up England's lineup?
Yep.
Okay. So the USA is starting with Alyssa Nair in net, and this is her final two caps as she announced her retirement from international soccer after this. Naomi Gurma, no surprise in the back line, as well as Lynn Williams and Casey Kruger. And I think this one doesn't have the formation on it.
I've
Um,
got Emily Fox as right back.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Emily Sonnet, center back. Kruger on the left.
And Gurma is the other center back.
Yes,
Yeah.
left center back. Um, Moving into the midfield, one of my personal favorite U.S. women's national team players, Rose Lavelle.
Yes.
What an absolute baller. Absolute baller. Along with Samantha Coffey on the left side, from the Portland Thorns. Also a big fan of them. Cleanest kits in the game. Do you want
Definitely
to
in
take
the
the
women's
offense?
game. You can take the offense. I'm trying to get
Okay.
our chat set up.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay, on the right side, we have Alyssa Thompson. She plays for Angel City FC. She's got 5 goals and 7 assists this season, so she is in pretty good form. Of course, I gotta say probably the most capped women's national team player in this side is going to be, of course, Lindsay Horan, um, an absolute legend in her own right. Um, and then on the left, we got Lynn Williams. Up top, we got Emma Sears from Racing Louisville, Ethan's current home city. And also, let's take a quick look at England's lineup. Looks like they're rocking a um, 4-1-4-1. So in the back, they got Lucy Bronze from Chelsea. We got Leah Williamson and Alex Greenwood in the center back pairing. We've got Jessica Carter at left back. She plays for Gotham City. Um, Kira Walsh as the lone CDM. Jessica Naz from Spurs as right wing. Jessica Park from City. And Georgia Stanway are playing in the paired up tens. We've got Beth Mead, who I believe didn't Beth Mead used to play for Chelsea too? Oh no, she just used to play for Arsenal. Only Arsenal. That's crazy. As well as Alicia Russo up top. Um, so yeah, definitely some like weaker sides than we're used to for both teams, I think. But I think it's going to be a pretty heavyweight matchup. Let me look at the benches and see if there's any.
Yeah, Grayson, I don't know if you've got it pulled up, but we are about to be 2 minutes into the game.
Let's see. There we go. There we go. I was still on commercial.
Yeah, so we're 2 minutes into the game so far, and in the last 2 minutes, basically, the U.S. has had all of the ball. There was one attempt early on for England in the opening drive from kickoff, but other than that, it's just been USA working around the defense. What minute marker are you at, Gray?
I'm at 225 right now.
Okay, we're pretty synced up then.
Sweet. Rose Lavelle slides in a ball. It's a little too soon. Recycled by England. As they try to get out of that USA press and they make it through. So they're on a break here. But USA seems to get back in time and forces England to recycle it back. It's definitely going to be a chess match of a game, I feel like. Do you have any early predictions for a final scoreline here?
Um, yeah, I think being as it is a friendly and not a tons on the line except for like staying
Right,
with,
right.
yeah. Um, I'm probably just gonna give it like a 2-2 draw.
Okay.
Whichever side's losing is gonna tie it up after the 80th minute to give some entertainment value to the end of the game. But yeah, 2-2 draw.
Okay. Hmm.
What about you? What's your prediction?
I don't think USA is going to lose this game. I think a draw or a win is going to happen. I was just looking through the form chart for USA women's yesterday. We haven't lost a game since February.
Wow.
And it was a 2-1 loss against Mexico. And then to find the loss after that, you have to go back even further to, I think, last November or last October, so almost a year ago, where we lost a couple matches in a row against really big sides like Spain, and of course, a 2-1 loss against England as well. Um, in that game, I know we had Sophia Smith scoring a goal. So we're without her and some of our biggest USA names today, but I still think that the the strength that Emma Hayes has instilled in this USA women's team has been just absurd. It was a perfect fit. Emma Hayes was insane for Chelsea's women's team and creating that dynasty that they're in now. Ooh, you got it.
Wow, what a
Oh,
save.
insane save there. Very well could have been a goal. I just noticed that on your name it says your name is Ethan.
Yep, yep.
My mom just texted me. Hi, Mom.
Yeah, this is an ode to, or I guess this way, this is an
Yeah.
ode to Ethan. He is currently driving back home from his Thanksgiving plans, so he can't be with us this morning on this kind of early live stream for me at least. It's 9:30 out here after I had
Oh yeah.
a rather late night last night, if you know what I'm saying. A couple bevies were flowing. So just honestly, I'm just glad I got up and I did the thing because there was a couple
Yeah.
seconds there where I was like, oh, I could sleep.
Yeah. Yeah. Luckily for me here in Missouri, it is a little bit later for me. It's 11:20, so I got to sleep in a little bit on my day off at least. But guys, here in Missouri, all my St. Louisans out there, it is coming down. It is snowing pretty hard right now.
Winter weather
Um,
advisory is what I heard.
yeah, let's take a peek. Oh, geez. Yeah. Looks like we got like maybe an inch so far.
Wow.
Pretty nuts. Pretty nuts.
Yeah, it's just been like really rainy here for the last couple weeks. This is like our
Hmm.
first couple days where we haven't really had any rain, which has been nice. Sun's kind of come back out and
Oh yeah, my mom's watching. Shout out for the banana bread for breakfast. Uh, just lovely. And then Thanksgiving leftovers is on the schedule for afterwards. So,
dude, a good turkey sandwich, bro.
oh, it's gonna go crazy.
I was at a friend's giving last night and someone made these like grilled stuffed mushrooms.
Oh my gosh,
They were so delicious.
that sounds lovely.
They had like little bits of like ham and bacon inside of them with some cheese, and then topped off with some cranberries. Brother,
Jeez.
yeah.
Get out of here. Let's see if I can make this smaller.
That looked like a foul to me, ref. What's not good is our number 10, Lindsay Horan, is trying to make her way back to her feet after a pretty harsh foul in the back, in my opinion, that was not called. She does seem to be holding her ankle. Yeah, get stepped on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's brutal.
Ugh.
Disgusting challenge.
Yeah. She's a pretty tough player, though, so I don't
Oh
think she's
yeah.
coming off the field unless she is actually injured.
No, if anything, England just messed up making Lindsay Horan mad because I know when she gets angry, she plays a lot better.
I think one of my like favorite semi-new players to the U.S. women's national team is Naomi Girma. She
Hmm.
is such a solid defender, as well as like gives a burst of pace to the back line that we haven't had in quite some time. While we've been very solid defensively, she just is that recovery makeup speed person in the back line for us.
Mm.
England trying to go forward. They've got possession.
Just absolutely shut down
Yeah.
immediately. And then, yeah, Rose doing her job in the midfield, trying to create something. But even under pressure, she still looks really solid and she's able to keep her composure and recycle it.
She is one of the more technically sound players I've ever watched. Like the ball sticks to her feet in like a Messi-esque fashion when she's dribbling. I'm not saying she is Lionel Messi, but she's got that quality.
Hmm. Do you have a shout for who is the Messi of the women's game?
Um, I mean, on a couple different levels, like in legendary status, you could argue it's Marta from Brazil.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. She's the first one that comes to my mind.
Yeah, two balls on the field.
I don't know about you, but whenever I was a player, I used to hate drop balls.
Yeah, I think they're a bad way to restart, but
It just feels like nobody knows what's going on, so they're just like, just drop the ball.
we haven't really been able to connect in the final third so far.
Yeah, not too many big chances except for that early early corner. But with how USA is cooking, I'm not surprised if we will get some big chances here pretty soon. England is very organized, so it's going to be tough to break them down. But I have no doubt that we'll eventually start to get in there.
Yeah, this being a heavyweight bout between two really solid sides, it's either going to be super high scoring because the
Hmm.
game's going to open up after one goal, or it's going to be a really low scoring affair.
Hmm. Especially in a friendly like this. Of course, I think it's up to the manager, but when you have nothing to lose in a friendly, it's very easy to just why not press forward and give the offense a free reign to just experiment and try what they want.
Couple quick shout outs in the chat. Abby Hammer is here. She says hello to
Hey.
us. And Chris Gebhardt. Shout out to you. And also, he said he thinks we're too young to have seen her play. But for
Martha?
no.
Oh,
Hold on, I'm not done.
sorry,
He
sorry.
thinks we're too young to have seen her play, but that Mia Hamm is probably the greatest women's soccer player ever, which is a great shout. And although I wasn't necessarily watching soccer when she was in her heyday, YouTube highlights go crazy. So I have seen Mia Hamm play, just not live.
Yeah. We are aware of Mia Hamm's aura. She's around. Ben.
This is a newer front three, or like maybe not newer, but haven't had as many caps together.
Oh, for sure, for sure. No, I'm glad to see a different side with a lot of different names and um, see a lot of people getting some new caps and see who can fit with the national team for the future. It's always very exciting to see people you've never heard of getting called up.
Yeah, because Alex Morgan's announced her retirement, so kind of a battle for who's going to be the most reliable number nine on the roster. Unlike the U.S. men's national team, the U.S. women's national team has almost all of their starting positions figured out on who's the best and who's going to give us the best opportunity to win.
Oh yeah. Ooh, see, good chance for a ball in here. Gets headed away.
Abby Ethan is currently on the road driving back to Louisville from Thanksgiving in St. Louis. But he did want me to be sure to tell everybody hello if slash when they ask about him. And an early yellow card to, was that Coffee?
Hmm. Yeah, Sam Coffey. Just
That's a pretty soft yellow.
it's very soft. She knows what she's doing. She's trying to stop that quick counter, but sometimes you got to do it. And sadly, it's a yellow.
Well, especially after the non card for the stomp on Lindsey
Oh yeah,
Horan's foot, like that, that's
that
pretty
that is
soft.
so much worse of a foul than this. Even though this is definitely on purpose.
Chris does bring up a good point. He said the biggest question mark that we've got is who's going to replace Alyssa Nair going forward.
Whoa,
Yeah.
is your stream freaking out as well?
It was bugging a little bit. Did you see all the green?
Yeah, looking like the City Boys glitch intro.
Yeah. At least ours is on purpose. um, yeah, going forward for the U.S. in net, obviously we're not going to know a lot until after these run of games go because this is her retirement tour. And truth be told, I'm really not educated in the goalkeeper room for the U.S. women's national team, specifically because Alyssa Nair has been starting for so long.
Mhm. Um, there's a new up and coming USA goalkeeper named Nope Solo. Um,
Really?
he's
Any
really
relation?
badass.
Any
No, I'm just
relation?
kidding. It's Hope Solo's mom. No, I'm really excited to take a deep dive into the NWSL and start getting to know some of these players a little bit better. Let's see. Lindsay takes it down in the midfield, sends it back to Yarma, back to Haran. England's pressing pretty hard at the moment, so USA's gotta push it back and try a different avenue here. Well,
I'm gonna change my prediction rate because I want Alyssa Nair to go out with 2 clean sheets. So I'm gonna say USA win this 2-0. I know we're not playing Mexico, but USA win 2-0.
dos a cero. I don't think I gave a score line actually. But hold up. Oh, Lindsey Horan settles the ball with her chest in the box and gets clipped by the defender, but no call. And Lindsey
Argue.
didn't really argue for it, so it must have been clean and just a little trip there. But
So Chris gave us a list of 5 names to be on the lookout for between the sticks.
heck
Casey
yeah, Chris.
Murphy, Casey Murphy, Jane Campbell, Aubrey Kingsbury, Mandy Hott, and Fallon Tullis Joyce got call ups today,
Okay.
and he predicts it's going to be one of those 5. Which your guess is definitely better than mine, Chris. So I'm going to take your word as gospel.
Yeah, Chris is the man behind the screen, supplying us with all our intel at the moment. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and Abby Hammer gave us a nice dig. She said that we need to get women's jerseys so at least we can have a star over our badge.
Oh, she's right though. She's right though. The
Couple of
women
stars.
the women kits do have that on lock over the USA men's team. It's brutal.
I've
It's
got
brutal.
I've got the scarf that's got stars on it. We're close.
I got this scarf here. It says Una Nación, Una Equipo, which means one nation, one team. Which we have 2 teams. Don't forget, we have a women's team as well, but we are all one team.
It definitely doesn't feel like it sometimes, but U.S.
True.
soccer is one team. As the United States press on this goal kick pretty far up, England's able to move out of it with some nice interplay.
Yeah. See if they can do anything with it. That's a good ball.
Is
Good break
she
to the
gonna be
outside.
offsides?
Let's see.
Flag
Russo,
staying down.
good place for a shot here, but a deflection gives it right to USA. And England sends it back to the keeper.
I hope this game is going to open up like it just did right there in that run of play.
That was pretty fun.
Do you remember? I forget which World Cup it was, but the women were playing against Japan, I think, for the World Cup. And
That was 2016.
and just how high flying that second half was.
Oh my God. Dude, that game was amazing.
Yeah. The 2015 World Cup final from Chris.
Mm.
Abby went nuts on educating us. We have more than 2. We have extended national teams. We've got the
Oh yeah.
deaf, blind, CP, futsal,
Mhm.
beach. Our CP just played the World Cup final versus Australia. Apparently, our deaf team is undefeated,
Oh heck
which
yeah.
is pretty sick.
That was awesome.
Um, and Ethan is checking in from a rest stop. What's up, dude?
Hey buddy.
You know, if we were good at being watch along live streamers, we would know where they're playing, but it's somewhere in England. It looks like to me.
Du- 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 du. Hmm. I thought it was say here.
I think England's looking more comfortable in this game. They're playing at Wembley Stadium. I knew it was in England.
There we go.
I knew it. Just so
We're
many stadiums to
going
choose
all the
from,
way.
you know.
All the way to Wembley.
I think as a Chelsea fan, is your favorite stadium Wembley?
Heck nah.
But haven't you guys brought home like a couple FA Cups from Wembley?
Oh, it ain't about the FA Cups. I do love a
Well,
good FA Cup dub, especially when it comes against Arsenal. But my favorite stadium, Stamford Bridge, is lovely. I do love Stamford Bridge. It's getting a little old. I know that Chelsea's planning on building a new stadium here pretty soon. Um, but I'm trying to think what stadium would I want to visit out of all of them. I've been to the bridge. I've been to the I drove past the Allianz Arena in Munich. Um, Red Bull Leipzig Stadium and Everton Stadium, their old one.
yeah, I need to get more well traveled. I haven't even been inside City Park, so I can't even claim that as my favorite stadium
Ah,
yet.
I will say City Park definitely it's a bit smaller, but it definitely competes, especially when it comes to the atmosphere. We're trying our best and we're competing.
I think one of my favorites to see on television would probably have to be Borussia Dortmund's stadium,
Hmm.
even though I'm a huge hater of the color yellow. I think Borussia Dortmund's got a nice yellow, and they do it right.
Yeah, their kits have been pretty sick over the last couple seasons. Okay, USA had a chance to win it high there. We do win it back indeed. So let's see if we can create a good chance here as we really start to get into the meat and potatoes of this match. We're 25 minutes in.
Wouldn't it technically be potatoes and beans since we're in Wembley?
Beans and toast.
Yeah, exactly.
USA's
Wembley,
got them back into the corner here.
at least the lower bowl of Wembley Stadium looks packed.
Yeah, it looks like it's a pretty well attended game. I haven't been listening to the audio, so I don't know how the atmosphere is.
I can't listen to the audio because it would stream through here, and
Yeah.
you know how quickly we would get shut down on YouTube. Let's see.
We just got to do what those couple streamers do and just pretend like we're playing FIFA. Just have a controller up. We're streaming.
Ethan is a proponent of Energizer Park over Wembley Stadium, which, you know, makes sense. I think I would tend to agree, just because it holds more sentimental value.
Also, just I think City Park is very aesthetic, very well planned out. It's like all perfectly white and red, and it's just beautiful. The way the field sits in the stadium, the overhang, just gorgeous, gorgeous. But then
Abby
again,
Hammer, peace out. You're probably gone already because I'm pretty late to read that, but I hope you have a good day.
Thanks for coming, Abby.
Yeah, Miss Knight, I gotta get to Energizer Park. It is like top five things on my list when I get to St. Louis. If not top three, if not top two. And Chris agrees with me, which doesn't surprise me that, yeah, the Borussia Dortmund yellow wall is the best thing to see. Especially knowing that the yellow wall south end capacity is 2,000 more than the entirety of City Park. Wow. So the yellow wall itself is 24,500. That's incredible. Just put all of the fans of City Park as a whole
In
behind one net.
Find the goal.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Be bumping.
Free kick for the U.S. women's national team. Rose Lavelle is standing over it. I'm going to guess it's going to be some sort of cross in, maybe back post, looking for a late header. Here we go. Whips it in. High. Bounces all the way through back to Naomi Gurma. Loses it in the 6-yard box, and it is out for a USA throw.
Go.
Unfortunately, haven't really found a cohesiveness in the final third just yet, but it does feel like something is coming.
Yeah, England's definitely starting to put together a lot more possession. So I think USA, at this point, they know that they have to be the one to make the next press. Otherwise, they don't want to get left too far behind. Good press in the corner here.
Just a tough misplay for the back pass.
Mm. I'm amazed with the drip as well.
Were we ever worried? She's got more style on the sideline than Potch does right now.
I will say that England jacket is pretty slick as well from the other manager.
This is an early kit clash, but I do like the England home kit. Like, I forget who was wearing it. I think it was England's forward for today, but the sleeves themselves look really baggy, and they remind me of like the Wayne Rooney, David Beckham era
Mm.
of kits.
Yeah. Thanks, Bridget. Let's see.
Your mom is on our ass about being knowledgeable with our content, asking if we covered at the beginning the usual starters that are missing, like Trinity Rodman and Sophia Smith. And I think Grayson went over that when he went through the lineups.
Yeah, it's just a friendly, so we just have.
Shot on goal.
Ooh.
USA still with it inside the box.
Yeah, parried right back to a USA player, but we weren't able to get on it.
Oh my god. Oh
Lindsey
my
Horan
god.
goes for a bike, takes down a couple defenders with it. That was crazy. I'm actually kind of surprised we didn't get a take off that. Yeah, wow.
That was a great initial shot.
Yeah, the shot parries out right to Williams, which is just outside of her reach. Ah, tricky, tricky, tricky. That could have been a very dangerous goal kick there.
Yeah. Turned our defender. Luckily, there was coverage, but for a second there, it looked like it was going to be a breakaway.
Not too many times has a goal kick been super dangerous, but it does happen.
It's only really dangerous when Ederson's on top of it, you know?
Or Tim Howard.
Or
Watch out for that man. I still go back and watch that Tim Howard goal for Everton.
I
It's
find
one of the
myself
so
when
cool.
I'm in really dark places in life to go watch Tim Howard versus Belgium. Like if you
If
need
he can save America, he could save me.
if you need like something to add to your Motivation Monday playlist, just watch Tim Howard versus Belgium. You
Yeah,
know,
something I'm noticing pretty early on is our midfield does seem a little disjointed in the build-up play. Um, since we do have uh it looks like Rose being primarily the one back, it's really hard for her to turn because she does have two of England's forwards pressing her immediately. So she does have to recycle it a lot. She's not getting a lot of time to turn. I think that may have been part of the game plan.
you know who I miss in the back line for the U.S., and this is definitely because I'm a St. Louis homer. Becky Sauerbrunn.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that. What a lady. What a baller. I would have taken her for the men's national team.
True. Her and Tim Ream both in their prime.
Oh my gosh. Good chance
Chance.
here for England here. Oh, great, great interception there. That was could have been a very dangerous chance for England, but snuffed out.
Yeah, Naomi Gurma's on it.
Yeah, she just is her ability to read a play is really good at this point. Ooh, good pressure here. Good pressure here from Sears. Unable to make anything of it. As England continues to hold possession here and tire us out. Hopefully we can stay compact and get a quick goal off a counter. Seems to be a great option for us at this moment.
England doing well to keep possession though.
Oh yeah, they look pretty good and very comfortable. Looks like Arsenal go 2-0 up in the match versus West Ham if you're a Premier League fan.
A nice steal. Pass to the top of the box. Back to Haran, who gets fouled on the top of the
What?
box.
Yo, call that.
Yeah, man, we would love a foul, especially in that area.
What's going on? Oh, sweet. If you are a St. Louis City fan, Mr. Lutz Spanish Steel is currently part of the staff for the Dortmund Bayern game.
Cross to the back post by Rose. Eventually comes down. USA on top of it near the corner. Ends up being a throw in for the US.
Yeah, good play from Sears there to keep possession in a very dangerous area.
Couldn't agree more, Jeremy. Vamos City, baby. I wonder if Lutz is doing any scouting, you know?
I'm trying to think if there's anybody on Dortmund or Bayern that I'd consider taking at this point. I mean, of course,
We can't really
but
afford him.
uh, yeah, realistically. So trying to think here. Of course, there is. I've seen a couple rumors about Thomas Muller. He's going to be leaving Bayern Munich pretty soon, I believe. He's getting up there in age. I wouldn't be surprised if he moves to the MLS, but there's also a chance he could just retire. You never know. Depends on the player.
Well, if he comes to the MLS, it's definitely not a vacation in St. Louis. So
Oh yeah, he's got to be wanting to work.
he'd be coming to make sure we win championships, not suntan on the beach. When is the deadlock gonna be broken?
I have a feeling we will get a goal before halftime. But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if it was 0-0 at half, just because it has been such a tight neck game. Lindsay in the corner. Yeah, Lindsay really does play very fluid on her positioning. Like she will stretch out to the wings, come back inside, and just really is the commander of the team. Yeah, these are
Continue.
the areas that we got to press super high and
Yeah, and
make
the
sure they can't get out of there.
it looks disjointed when we press super high up there.
Hmm. Yeah, that's always the issue is trying to get your whole team on the same wavelength and pressing at the same time. Ooh, it looks like Dortmund score first in that matchup versus Bayern Munich.
Who got the goal?
Jamie Bino Gittens.
I know him.
You know of him?
Yeah, we're friends.
English international. He's pretty young. He's definitely a hot commodity on the market recently. I know he's got a bunch of suitors in England coming after him. I think he was trying to remember which academy he came out of. Probably Arsenal or something stupid. Let me check here because I did want to go through and check some other score lines today for here on soccer Saturday morning. Uh, we had in the Prem two hat tricks today.
Wow.
We had a hat trick for uh Sade, plays for Brentford. This is like this is like his first three goals of the season, and it's a hat trick against Leicester City. Pretty impressive.
What a better
And
time.
then, oh yeah, and then Justin Kluivert, Patrick Kluivert's son, I believe, has a hat trick of penalties.
Oh, Rose silky with the spin move to get taken down there.
Yeah, it was a clean little turn like that, but gets taken down.
Jeremy's number one wish on his Christmas list is that City would go after Sule for Borussia Dortmund. He says no way it happens, but
Hmm. I do rate Sule. I just think he's a bit slow for my liking.
he
But
literally put it there that he's one of the fastest in the Bundesliga.
what? Am I mistaken? I could have sworn Sule was slow as crap.
I know his FIFA card doesn't give him any pace.
Then again, I don't be watching the Bundesliga too often, so I could just maybe I just don't know ball. Maybe I just don't know ball. I'm willing to be wrong here.
Yeah, I don't know if I want us to continue signing center backs
What
either.
about hear me out. What about a Pascal Gross, former player from Brighton? He's a defensive midfielder. Could be pretty clean.
Does he actually play defensive midfield, or does he kind of find himself running way too far up the field, like
Oh
our
no,
boy
he's
Chris
he's too
Durkin?
old. He's too old to be doing that.
Because especially if we move into a three-back formation, the center defensive mid job is going to require staying home.
Yeah, I think
What a shot!
ooh.
Right into the hands of the goalkeeper.
Yeah, that was a good take there. Definitely. Damn. While we're on the topic of the Bundesliga, what happened to Red Bull Leipzig? They're struggling. They're losing, or they lost 5-1 to Wolfsburg today. Let me see where they're at in the table, but I know that they are almost dead last in the Champions League this
This
season.
England goalkeeper's got a boot on her, bro.
They're in fifth. They're just on a really bad run of form here. Oh yeah, she's been pinging balls downfield.
Everything has been past the other side of the center circle.
Let's see. In other news, Milan goes 2-0 up over Empoli, and Christian Pulisic gets the assist on the second goal. What does that
Capitan
what does that
America.
bring him for goal tallies for this season?
Isn't he getting up there on at least one involvement per match?
So in the Serie A, he's got 5 goals and 3 assists in 10 starts, 12 matches total,
That's
which is
pretty good.
that's pretty damn good.
8 out of 10
Um,
slash 12.
yeah, and then it's not even counting Champions League, his Champions League run this year, which has been very, very good.
1 minute of stoppage time added. USA free kick in the England half.
Yeah, Pulisic has 4 goals and 2 assists, or 4 goals and 1 assist in the Champions League.
I think I'd be pushing everybody forward for this one.
Um, there's still just a little bit of time left. You know what? I'm with you on this one. I think we could, yeah, might as well push people up and try to get this here. Oh wow. And out of nowhere, Arsenal puts 2 more past West Ham in 6 minutes.
Jesus. Cross
It's
back post.
4-0. Bound over the top. Headed away. And I believe that is going to be the first half here
Yeah.
for England USA. And it was definitely a stalemate. Very
So,
hard fought.
armchair analyst time. What are you doing coming out of half to get a spark into this team to get us a goal?
Hmm. It's tricky because I don't think we're playing bad. I think just like you said, I think we just need a little bit of a spark to um, push us forward and really start to get cooking on offense. So what I'm thinking,
Naomi Gurman nominated for the best FIFA women's player. Good for her.
that's amazing. I'm trying to think. I honestly at this point I don't think I want to make a change. I think we're doing good, and I kind of just want to see this USA team just come out this second half just pressing really high and see if we can pull something because it seems that our best chances have come when we are pressing very high, winning the ball back in their end, and then getting shots off and rebounds. I think we just have to be more offensive minded and not be afraid to take a shot and test the goalkeeper a little bit more.
I'm gonna pull up the lineup, see if I see any names
Hmm.
that I would want to bring in. But Jeremy asks a really good question that I'm gonna let you answer, Grayson. He says, "How much do you think the lineup changes have impacted the U.S. today? Looks like a couple regulars not in the 11."
Oh, for sure. We've definitely um, seen a major difference. Um, we don't have Sophia Smith. We don't have Trinity Rodman. We usually do. Um, but at the same time, I have been very impressed with Alyssa Thompson and Lynn Williams, who've been playing left wing and right wing this match. I think I think they have been looking pretty good and rapid, but haven't been necessarily creating chances. Um, and yeah, we've seen from Sophia Smith and Trinity, like they are creators, they're rapid, they're not afraid to take on their defender, go out there, man, take it towards goal and try to create something, make anything happen. I think what we're seeing right now is a little bit of timidness. I think we have a lot of a younger when it comes to playing for the U.S. women's team. We have a lot of younger people with less caps, I think they're still growing into it and trying to play with that edge that the U.S. women's team has. And I think right now we're just a little shy, just a little nervous, going towards goal. But um, I think the fight is there, and yeah, I have been impressed with like the some of the moments we've seen from Williams and Thomas. So um, I don't think we need to make any big changes here in the second half.
Yeah, I was looking at the team sheet. I don't see any changes that need to happen necessarily right now. With it being a friendly and needing to kind of bring these younger players into the fold, let them get a good 60, 65 minute run out. And eventually the deadlock's going to break, whether it's a goal against or a goal for. And I think that's is going to be what ends up opening this game up.
Mhm.
I'd like to
And
see the USA score first, though.
oh yeah, I think whoever scores first will be a big indicator of how this game's going to end.
Yeah.
But I don't think there would just be one goal in this game. Um, yeah, uh, Emma Hayes knows England better than anyone. Um, so I trust her, and I don't think she's going to make any changes. She might shuffle around some tactics, but we'll see. Maybe she sees something we don't. I mean, she definitely has a more brilliant soccer mind than I.
There is a
Um,
reason she's in charge,
yes.
and not us.
What? Listen, man, I've been managing Chelsea as well for the past couple of years from my couch.
And
And
how much have they paid you for it?
they've they've paid me in 10th place finishes and uh we're getting back. We're on our way back. That's all that matters.
Definitely in better form than City is right now. Manchester
Yeah,
City.
City is going through a little bit of an interesting little hump. What do you think's
Yeah.
going on there?
Um.
You think it's just stale?
Yeah, I think. I don't actually know what I think, man. It's tough, especially because the team is built the exact same way it has been built for years. So it's all
Hmm.
the same talent and the same philosophy. I think maybe other teams are like have seen us so much and played us a lot or played against these tactics so much that the managers have a much better idea of how to break it down and beat it and really
Hmm.
rely on like pace in the counterattack because City likes to have possession so far up the field. Um, So I would say that's probably the issue is we've been seen too much.
For me, this is exactly the moment when you need to bring in your youngsters like Oscar Bob
Yeah.
and let them just run at it. I'd keep Erling
Yeah.
up top so you can finish the goals. But then you put Oscar Bob on the wing, you throw in a Phil Foden. Phil Foden's had a really rough year as well. He's definitely been struggling to find his form, struggling to find his minutes. I know he's been injured, I believe.
He took a couple knocks, and then also with Kevin De Bruyne coming off injury, they play in the
Yeah,
same spot. So
yeah, it's a bit tricky. Bit tricky for I mean at Man City when you're that level, it's always going to be competition to get minutes. Mm-mm-mm.
it's definitely too early to call any of the leagues out in Europe, but City definitely have to turn it around if we want to make it five in a row.
Yeah, I can't lie. It would be pretty strange to see if Liverpool won the season this year, just because like that was the entire narrative of last season was that Liverpool has to win because it's Klopp's last season.
Yeah.
And then their first season with a new manager they get it instead. It'd be pretty goofy. I just, in all honesty, I just don't want it to be Arsenal. That's all I've ever wanted. Just keep them out of league glory, please.
So Jeremy says that Shaw off the bench could be a good spark, which I don't disagree with. She was around 20th in NWSL for goals added per 90 this past season.
Sheesh.
I do want to ask the people, how was everybody's Thanksgiving? We're going to let's do a little side meal clash. What was your favorite meal that you had this week, and what was your least favorite? Or I guess portion of the meal, not the total meal. Because I know for me, I'm a mashed potatoes hater. So mashed potatoes for me is my like least favorite dish on the table at Thanksgiving.
What?
Yeah, bro, they give me the hiccups. Like as soon as I take one bite of
The
mashed potatoes, I
hiccups?
get hiccups. Yeah.
What?
And
That's
then my
crazy.
number one dish is the stuffed mushrooms that I was talking to you about earlier.
Oh my, yeah, that did sound really, really good.
Yeah.
Uh, let's see. So yeah, I last second found out I got off work, so I did get to go home and spend time with my family yesterday
Dope.
in the loo.
Dope.
Um, and the food was amazing. It was all really good. I will give, I think I'll give a special shout out to my cousin Emily because she made some banging mac and cheese this year with a new recipe, and it was very, very good.
Chris, all
Delectable.
respect, but you're gonna make me throw up. He said mashed potatoes number one. We make way, way, way too much, so you can use them for potato pancakes for the next couple days.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Not a potato pancake connoisseur, sir.
I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's a pancake made of
Potato cake?
potato cake. Uh, but yeah, I'm a big fan of like mashed potatoes. You leave red skin potatoes and you leave the
Yeah.
skins in. Oh my. Oh.
So like a chunkier mashed potato.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can get around chunky mashed potato, just the actual like mashed potato.
That's so strange. Give you the hiccups. That's
Negatory.
hilarious. Mm.
I'd rather drink baby food from a bottle. You know what I'm saying?
I will say another fan favorite of mine, as always, is green bean casserole.
Ooh, what?
Dude, I am a white man. Let me have my thing. Green bean casserole is so good. It's just cream of mushroom, green beans, and some French onions, crispy onions on top.
I only like the top layer of green bean
So
casserole
good.
because the French onions.
Yeah. Just I love green beans, man. Green beans are great.
No. How do you. Okay. Big polarizing question. How do you feel about turkey on Thanksgiving?
Okay, if I'm gonna be real here, turkey is like the worst part.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Just because it's like turkey is it doesn't hold flavor very well
Or moisture.
or moisture.
Yeah.
But like the way my mom and dad cook the turkey, they go crazy and it is lovely. And it does taste good. It's still turkey though. I think if you cook a chicken the same way, that chicken's gonna be crazy.
I only like the turkey for turkey sandwiches afterwards,
Yeah,
but
that's probably the best thing is
like
that
I would
but
rather have like a caramelized ham.
mm, heck yeah. I'm a big we always get fried chicken on like Easter. Uh but yeah, turkey sandwiches.
Fried chicken on Easter. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
I don't know if that's like a thing.
Jeremy Clements with an update. Kane off with an injury. 1-0 Dortmund at the break.
I did see that. Did you guys see Harry Kane's goal from
Jesus
last
Christ.
week? That was absurd.
Uh,
Fucking, he took it down, picked it out of the air with his foot, and then just headed it into an empty net because he broke the goalie's ankles.
Chris thinks I ride the Canuck truck. He wants someone to check my birth certificate and claims that I'm a secret Canadian, which is the most disrespectful thing anyone's ever said to me. I am,
Get this guy out of the stream.
unfortunately, a U.S. native through and through and a South City native through and through. So watch your mouth when you talk to me.
I don't hear any Canadian in his voice.
I'm
You would hear it.
sorry.
You would hear
I'm
it.
sorry about it.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, Jacob's too much of an asshole to be Canadian.
Fact. Jeremy's in full agreement. Turkey is overrated. Turkey is like Klaus this past year. Expected to be the star of the show, but nothing close to it. God damn,
That's
Jeremy.
brutal.
Klaus didn't deserve that
Brutal.
stray. Klaus didn't deserve that stray.
That was hilarious.
I'd say like Klaus's mac and cheese. You know, he's there to bring the dish together. He doesn't necessarily need to be the star, but in order for everything to pair well together, it's got to do his job well.
I was gonna say gravy because you kind of like sprinkle it over everything, you know?
Okay, I would give Edu the gravy,
Okay. Okay. I see. I see.
and then Roman Berkey is the ham. Roman Berkey's caramelized ham.
Maybe Durkin is the gravy because he gets all over the plate.
Yeah,
No, he goes even the places you didn't want him to go.
averaging 6.5 miles a game is crazy.
What a guy. What a guy. I
So,
know I at the end of the season, Cello started to pick up a lot of miles on his legs. I think he started to get his fitness back after that long season in Germany, so he's
Sean,
ready to run.
that's what I'm saying, man. Turkey is only good because the turkey sandwiches afterwards.
Was that Sean Riggles
Sean Riggs, yes.
or Rigby? Yeah, I've got my lovely mom didn't expect me to be home for Thanksgiving, so she got me a Thanksgiving plate from the grocery store. And then I got to go home, so I still have that to eat as well. It's got a load of mashed potatoes on there, dude. So
So there was a substitution for the U.S. Number 24 came on. Forgive me, I gotta go look at the team sheet for who number 24 is. Yasmin Ryan came on the field. For who?
it's
Not sure.
mean.
I'm sure they'll have a graphic up on the screen that I can read off of. But second half is kicked off and underway. Sides have swapped. USA on the
We're
ball in the back line
going
again.
all the way to Wembley.
under a little bit of pressure early.
Oh yeah.
Naomi Gurma
Just-
bombs it upfield to an eventual England defender.
I like the spot here for USA. Yeah, USA. We got a crash right there. She's got four players around her. That's all right. USA is definitely. Yeah, there we go.
That's a
That's a
foul.
foul.
Yep.
Great call.
Free kick USA. I will
Yeah.
say number 11 for England has been putting in an absolute shift.
hmm Yeah, it was really good pressure from Fox to just battle shoulder to shoulder and win that ball back.
That's
Take
me.
that foul
Yeah.
in a really good spot too. Great spot for Rose. Just put in a ball.
And I think Lindsay's the tallest woman on the field, minus the goalkeeper, so I'd be looking for her head back post, if anything.
Oh yeah, Lindsay's a monster. Let's see. A nice bombing header right here. Let's go. USA, 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 USA.
Here,
Ball's coming in. It's over Lindsay.
over
Still in the
everyone.
box. Picked up by Germa. Recycled. Ball in. Clipped over. Cleared by England. USA gets a throw still in England's half. This is a good chance here for USA to make something happen.
Deep throw in now for the U.S.
I feel like I've been seeing Lynn Williams on the right side of the field primarily.
Do we have a long throw in specialist? I don't think we do.
Oh, I just got a notification.
Don't do that to me.
I got a notification.
Don't do that to me. What a turn. What a ball.
What a ball. What
Wow.
a goal.
Wow. They
What
said
a
she's
beautiful,
offsides.
beautiful run of play from USA there. It did look pretty offsides to me, not gonna lie. But she did have a defender with Lindsay for that goal. So let's go ahead and see this replay. Ball in,
So onside there.
but
Way
offsides.
offside there.
So offsides. Brutal. I thought Lavelle just was gonna bury that bottom right corner, but
I think she should have.
yeah, it looked like it just kind of clipped off her foot a little bit wrong. Defender pressed there.
Is anyone having more fun on the sideline than Emma Hayes?
I love her so much. She just she loves this game and oh, everyone knows if you see she just like feels the emotion of the match and um very like when she gets angry, you know she's angry. She's very very vocal
Now we
about
go.
it.
Now we go.
Um and I know right now she's excited because USA is looking good. Ball in.
Wow.
Wow.
What a save.
Wow. Yeah, Earps, England's goalkeeper is really having herself a day trying to keep out this USA pressure, but I'm glad that we are really starting to test her.
Yeah, I think we needed to see was one go because the vibe from the team has definitely come up since scoring a goal.
hmm This USA pressure is really starting to set in because it looks like they don't really have too many ways out other than to clear it. And I think we'll be able to win a lot of those second balls.
Great bit of skill there to turn.
Here we go. Roselle picks it
Roosevelt.
up in the midfield, recycles it out. Fox. Thompson driving towards goal, recycles it back out. Fox, ball in, back post, flipped up. Melissa Thompson, good pressure there. Forces England to make a rough pass, and USA keeps possession. Ah, there's Ryan. Yeah, beautiful ball in there. Looked like it was meant to be a cross, not a shot, but still, any pressure on the goalkeeper is going to have to make the keeper think twice about everything she's doing, so I'll take it.
Oh, nice.
Great slick move, puts a ball in over top. Oh, back post. Oh. Yeah, USA's definitely starting to come alive the second half. We are looking dangerous. Plays in Alyssa.
Cut
Thompson
inside, no
driving
hit.
on goal. Ah. Tries to stand up her man, but takes a little bit too long in the goal. It's so hard not to be indecisive in a moment like that. But USA maintains possession. I'm loving this run right here. This is great. I have a feeling we have to get it here. And I think the ladies know it too, especially after scoring that, even that offsides goal. It makes a big difference.
Oh,
Oh,
seeking the bottom far post.
yeah. Shot from Lindsay there. I can't help but think that maybe she should have just laid it across top goal right there, but she goes for the shot instead. Ooh. Still 0-0 in the 52nd minute, and this game is really starting to pick up. Let's see if England has an answer for all this USA pressure, and they don't. USA picks it up again.
Rip
Iran
it.
sends in Ryan. Ryan.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. USA's pressure is really starting to take effect here.
we're really starting to ask the question. We're going to get a corner kick out of it. So again, Lindsey Horan, number one head I'm looking for on this ball. Rose standing over it.
What a baller.
In swinger corner.
Real high
High.
looping
Does
ball.
find
Finds
Lindsay.
Lindsay. Ah! Yeah, great ball there. Very, very lucky defending to not put it in her own net right there.
England moved quickly.
Yeah,
Threw ball down the right channel. 1v1.
good hold up play to turn around and wait for a team. Great ball in here.
Cross back post. Oh,
Ooh, very, very dangerous, but Fox able to clear that with ease. Yeah, that's a great ball in. And yeah, that's a very, very good ball to the back post, but dealt with. Mhm. All right, corner for England here. Good ball, weak header. Interesting moment there as our keeper tries to make a fast break out and gets pressured by an England player who just seems to barge into the keeper. But of course,
no card.
no card. I feel like we used to protect keepers a lot more, and I feel like refs are starting to get away from that a little bit. Like I feel like when I was growing up in the past, I would see like if you pressured the goalkeeper at all from like when they were punting or kicking off at all, refs would call you off or give you a card or anything. But it's very interesting. That definitely looked like it was out before England kicked that, but whatever.
We are in hostile territory, even though it is a friendly. You know, we are playing in Wembley Stadium.
Dangerous clearance there, sending it right into the middle of the field. Decent take on on goal there. I don't think that was too dangerous. I think that would have just ended up right in the hands of the keep, but yeah, it looks like Yasmin Ryan came in at halftime for our striker Emma Sears. I thought Emma had a decent first half, but was very quiet. So I think that's why Emma decided to try something different.
Not looking good getting the ball out. Sends a bomb forward just to clear the lines and regroup and reset. I don't hate that play, but we did have a runner down the right channel who was open enough for an outlet pass.
Hmm.
And now USA is on the back foot.
I think the major difference I'm seeing this half is the US high press seems to be a little bit better coordinated.
Yeah.
Um, and if I'm seeing this right, it seems like Lindsay Horan might have been moved to striker. Um, and it's possible that Yasmin is playing the 10, the new 10 role. Or they might just be playing pretty fluid. Um, so I wouldn't be surprised either way. Ball in here,
This
clipped
game
away.
has really started to open up. It is nice to watch.
Oh yeah, I'm loving this. This is good. Naz, good spell of possession here for England for sure. So they're trying to find a way to break our lines and put a good ball in here, I'm sure.
Oh,
Very
dangerous.
dangerous ball. Wow, great block there. Very lucky to get away with no goal there. Very well could have been dangerous. Offsides.
We'll take it, honestly.
Yeah, we needed something to end that possession. Yeah, look at this ball here. Oh, wow. That is crazy unlucky for Fox there.
Does
And
well
it,
not to give up
yeah,
a penalty in the process as well.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That was a great block from Emily Sonnet there to stop that goal from happening there as USA gets a chance to reset and rebuttal.
Next women's match on Tuesday. I will be unable to watch that match as I'll be in class.
Who are we playing next?
Netherlands. But it's on
Mm.
Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern, so that's noon for you guys.
Netherlands USA is always a super fun game. I might I work at 2:30. I might do a live stream that day. We'll see. I'll think about it. I'll let you guys know. Yeah, it's very interesting for USA here because England is playing with a front five pretty much. So if we can break that first line of defense, then we can do pretty well here. Just like that. See, now we have well, wasn't for that Aaron pass, we would have had a really good chance. Wow. Good run there to split the defenders, but not enough pace in her. Mm-mm.
It's good defensive coverage by Naomi Girma.
Mm-hmm. It is a great challenge, definitely not to put too much in it, but just enough to knock her off the ball, which is that's the art of defending, my friends. It looks like Yasmin's rotated up front now. Okay.
Oh wow. Oh,
Oh, just too excited. Too much of excited ball from Lindsay around there, but I think the ref actually just called that foul. No, no, never mind. We're good. We're good.
she just needed to take a little bit of sting out of that ball, and it would have been a great weighted through pass.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, USA or England seems just a little disjointed at times, just errant passes and giving up possession. Dang. Getting bodied. Ugh! Ah. So, uh, I guess we will talk about this in another upcoming City Boys episode as well, but there is a little bit of St. Louis City news if you guys haven't heard. Jacob, you want to tell them about it?
Yeah, we signed Timo Baumgartel.
Yeah.
I think is the best pronunciation I can give that last name.
Oh,
Handball in the
penalty.
box.
Penalty for USA. Looks like a chance for I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, the substitute Yasmin. Ah, that's so hard to tell
Belly
if
to
it comes off
arm.
her chest
Looked like
off.
belly into arm.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. That might be called back. I guess we'll have to see. I think there is VAR in a friendly like this, so I guess we'll have to see, but this could possibly get called back.
I think it won't be
Yeah.
because her arms went from a natural position to unnatural. It is
Yeah.
unfortunate that it takes the deflection into her arm, but I think the
Yeah.
penalty will stay.
I'm always for the if it like deflects off a different part of your body into your arm, then you don't call it, but
Yep, penalty
it's
is gonna stay.
definitely up to interpretation. And Emily Sonnet, our center back, seems to be the one taking this. It's very interesting. We
Well,
have an open net.
I was gonna say with no goalkeeper between the sticks, just go ahead and shoot it.
Now they're definitely taking their sweet time. Uh, I think she is going to go to the VAR. I think that's what they just determined. Yep. So the ref is going to go ahead and run to the second monitor on the side of the pitch and talk to her assistant referees as they probably explain to her that I hit her stomach first and then off the arm. But we'll have to see what the ref determines here. Hmm. That I don't think that's a great angle. They're watching it from the back.
I think the back is just showing that it does, in fact, touch her arm.
Hmm.
But the good bang bang play is from face
Ah,
forward
that
like
is
that.
so tricky. Let's see here. The ref is about to announce her decision.
No
No,
penalty.
no pen. Wow. I really thought she was going to confirm that for a second there. But alas, no call. No call. And Emma Hayes looks like she's pissed for the first time this match. Disappointing, but no free goals. No free goals. We're gonna score a banger here. We're gonna earn it. Let's see. That's a foul. Come on.
Lindsey Horan has been getting bullied all match with very
But
little calls or protection from the referee.
yeah. And it's not like she's getting in the ref's face either, which I've got to respect. Because at this point I would be fuming. Wow. Crazy defending from Germa there.
She knew what she was doing.
And no, for a second I thought she caught that.
Said if I head it really hard off the attacker, it's gonna go out for a goal kick.
Wow. Yeah. Insane work there. Great job.
Oh, you got to
Oh,
bring that ball down.
unlucky. Unlucky. We're about to touch the 70th minute here. Still 0-0. Send it. Great touch there. Great pickup.
Rose is so good.
Good touch in.
I think she's
Great,
onside.
great play there. Ah,
She's not strong
unlucky.
enough.
Yeah, that was a good passage of play from the USA there to try and create an attack. Very fluid.
I think because she had to hold up her run, she wasn't able to be the first one there.
Hmm.
The England defender already had the speed and momentum build up.
Yep, it's got to be perfect timing.
Keep driving. Okay.
Yeah,
She's
Alyssa
lost the ball a
Thompson,
couple times now.
I've liked her so far. I don't think it's I'm not looking at that as too much of a negative right now. Yes, she has lost the ball a couple of times, but it's not for the sake of trying.
Nice find.
There we
Nice.
go.
Keep going.
And
Let's
on.
see the run up
Lindsay
the
picks it
middle.
up. See,
Oh,
just our final ball has just been off today. And to be fair, you got to give kudos to England's defense. They have been quite locked down as well, besides a couple chances they've given up.
something I've noticed from Lindsay is when she does misplace that pass, she gives herself too much time to beat up on herself instead of getting right back in the play and going to win the ball back. She kind of throws her head back.
Hmm. And that's such a difficult thing to comes to terms with, especially when you're a professional athlete. Like
Yeah.
you expect so much from yourself. And I remember when I was in high school, I'd be pissed at myself, and I was in high school. I was even worse than I am today.
Low stakes. Or
Very
lower
low
stakes
stakes.
than
Yeah.
this.
Very close stakes. But I'll give it to this match.
I would say an international friendly has higher stakes than league high school soccer play does. Definitely a lot more eyes on this match than Lutheran North and McKinley, for that matter of fact.
Yeah, yeah.
England looking like they're going to get the first goal of this match.
You think so?
Yeah. Cross in. Just too
Oh,
high for the attacker.
yeah. That was looking very dangerous. I thought she was going to peel away from the defender and possibly clip that in, but you're very good there.
Number 8 is set to come on for the United States. Jaden Shaw is coming in for, was that Lynn Williams?
Hmm.
Not a surprising sub based on the last 10 minutes of play for Lynn. As well as
Alyssa Thompson
Corbin
coming in.
Albert, number
Yes.
3.
Very controversial name for the U.S. women's national team, but pretty solid player, if you ask me.
What's the controversy?
Um, I don't want to speak on it too much without all the facts,
Gotcha.
but um, I will say she has a lot of very conservative beliefs, and had some very controversial takes on social media and stuff, but um, luckily, I don't think any of it was directly directed at any of her teammates or anything. I believe everything's been very cordial between her and her teammates, so as long as there's no actual hate going on, then we'll see. But interesting situation, but
Yeah, it'd be tough to add a very conservative point of view to the current state of the U.S. women's national team, just from a locker room perspective.
hmm I think it's just important that people don't let like your political beliefs just like um completely take over your personality and every other aspect of your life.
That's a fair assessment.
USA getting a little bit of possession here as we rotate around. That's
That's
got
a
to be a
foul.
call. That's got to be a call. What's going on?
No whistles going USA's way in this game, and I don't think
Absolutely
that's going to
bodied.
change going forward. So we've got to change our attitude.
Nah. Ooh, Chloe Kelly,
On for
absolute
Jessica
baller.
Naz.
Now, Chloe Kelly is one of those players I was a little worried about today. Very, very skilled player for Man City. Oh gosh. And of course, the absolute ledge, Fran Kirby. Now I am a little worried.
Coming on for Jess Park as well.
Yep, Fran Kirby is a absolute baller. Um, she's been on Chelsea's books for quite some time, and so I've had my fair share of watching her play, and she just recently left the club and moved to Brighton. So it's good to see her back out there.
Brighton of the Hove and Albion.
Brighton of the Hove and Albion.
Oh my, what a cross.
Very dangerous. Dangerous ball there.
Definitely searching for a noggin back post. She just honestly too much time on the ball at the top of the box without enough pressure. See you, Jeremy. Have a good one. Appreciate you coming in.
She did. Ooh, good pressure here. See if we save it. Yep. See
USA
what we
picked
can
the ball
do.
up deep.
Ryan's driving,
Low
sliding a ball
cross.
in, cleared away by England. Good pressure there by Yasmin. I've been impressed with her coming on. She made that the chance for the penalty, and she's really looking like she's hungry for a goal.
Yeah, really starting to see the miss of Mal Swanson, Trinity Rodman up top. Not a lot
Ew.
of pressure towards the goal from these younger cats.
Here we go.
Oh, just
What a
as I
ball
say
in.
it. Oh,
Oh, unlucky. Rose unable to get a clean attempt on ball there. Um, See, moments like these, like that's great interplay. Part of me wants that final ball to just not happen. Um, Maybe fake that pass and take a shot just so we can attempt a clean shot. Like at this point, every time we try to send in our players in for that final pass and it's not coming off. I think I just need somebody to be selfish and bury it.
yeah, I think the green light for long shots on this team are um,
Lindsay?
Lindsey Horan and Rose Lavelle. Those
Oh,
two
for
I'd give the
sure.
green
Yeah.
light to.
They can pop one. From deep. See, USA definitely doing pretty decent here to hold the ball, standing up. Lindsay winning the header. Yep.
Wow.
Oh,
Lovely bit
great
of
bit of
skill.
skill. Yeah, this is what I'm liking about this USA team right now is we are able to win it back quite fast at times, but then at other times it's pretty tricky. But we got a 4v3 right here. Rose is driving. Can we get a ball in? Great defense to block that ball in. Damn. This game is getting down to crunch
I
time
know.
and it's getting fun.
Coming up on 11 minutes left in regulation.
Yeah. Let's see what we can do here. USA. USA set piece. This is our fourth corner of the night. Let's see if we can make something happen. Come on, Lindsay. Let's get big. Ball's headed out. Flipped it back in. Ooh. Wow.
Another corner kick one for the U.S.
Yeah. Another dangerous ball clipped in, slid in across the box. Ooh, USA corner taken quickly. Rose, too much of a pass. Too far. It's all right. Lindsay settles in, putting the ball up top. We're rotating. England's got almost their entire team back in their box. Ball over the top.
Wow.
Ooh, collected by the keeper. You just see that stat? 78,000 at this match.
Wow.
That is quite a bit of people. I mean, this is a blockbuster matchup for sure when it comes to the women's game. It's awesome game.
Yeah, as far as friendlies go, I'm not sure there's two other teams you'd rather see play each other.
Get that ad out of here. Thank you. England's been very rough on this right wing. Like, I feel like every time they push down the right, they end up passing it out of bounds. Let's see. Kruger about to throw it in here. Struggling to find a target. Nice and easy. Aye, come on. Under pressure, USA give the ball up, and England gives it right back. Thank you. How generous. Rose picks up the ball but turns into space. Just got to be a little more heads up, a little bit more communication from the team. Good pressure from Lindsay. Oh, wait. Was that Lindsay? I can't
No.
tell anymore. That was Corbin, I think.
Wow.
Rose in space. Ah, once again, for me, we got to be selfish there. We got to put a shot in. Dangerous play. Dangerous play.
Emma Hayes just having a great time on the sideline.
I love her, man. She's gonna she's gonna bring us to another World Cup. I have no doubts. Let's see. Looks like a lot of the other matches around the day are finishing up. So I'll do a little roundup here. Um, some of the matches we were watching. Uh, AC Milan beat Empoli 3-0. Christian Pulisic ends the match with an 8.5 rating with an assist on that second goal. Yunus Musa gets another start at that right wing position, gets a 7.2. Pretty solid game from him as well. Let's see. 71st minute in the Dortmund Bayern game. Not much has happened so far in that match, but still 1-0. Let's see. Ooh, Barcelona lost this morning, 2-1 to Las Palmas. That's a terrible result. And Arsenal's beating West Ham 5-2 in the
Wow.
68th minute. There's still a lot of time. Goals for Gabriel, Trossard, Odegaard, Havertz, and Saka. Jesus, brutal. I am
Whole
such an
team showing
Arsenal.
out.
I'm such an Arsenal hater. I can't stand them. It's pretty wild considering I used to even like Arsenal. I used to really love Jack Wilshere and Mesut Ozil. Ooh,
Still with it.
still with it. She rides the challenge, takes her space, takes on her man, drops the shoulder, puts a ball in. So frustrating. Yeah, Yasmin is just she looks very hungry for a goal, but we're just struggling to get that final ball every time.
The confidence to take what ended up being four players on and then to
Hmm.
round it out with a really clean 1v1 attack.
She's definitely making a statement that she should get some more playing time for the US.
Agreed.
I am liking Emily Sonnet as well. I think she's been around the team though, but
She's
um,
done well today.
she's definitely done well today. Yeah, so far, any um, players you feel super strongly about today,
Um,
one way or the other?
I think Rose and Lindsay are the low hanging fruit, but it's low hanging because they are so good. My one
Mhm.
critique with Lindsay was the dropping her head quite early, but Rose is the bulldog of the midfield and she plays like it every time.
Hmm.
So far, if the result holds, happy for Alyssa Nair to add another clean sheet to her record book.
Mm. Especially against an England side like this.
Yeah.
Great take here. Could we find some space and get a shot on? Let's see. Rotating it outside. We find
What a
great,
plat.
great fucking ball. Lindsay,
Ugh. Play back in.
here it comes. Cleared out again.
England
Finds
with all 10 players back now.
Rose on the ball, trying to create something. Good back heel. Another ball into nobody. Let's see.
Just not finding red
Beats her
feet
man with ease.
and no
There's
one
no one
there.
there. Oh my gosh. Come on, guys. That was
The
got a feel for her on that one. She puts her first ball in, and there's no one there. She beats her man again, puts the ball into where they were the first time, and they move to where she put the ball in the first time.
That's the
Just
best run of play the U.S. has had all game. Unfortunate, it is coming in the 87th minute.
yeah. Uh, it's possible that Yasmin could be a very successful winger for the U.S.
That's a very deep position as well.
Yeah, true. Very true. I was just thinking she's willing to run she runs like a winger. She takes her man on like a winger, but yeah, that's what I was thinking. We needed a straight up out and out number nine who can
Ali Sentner coming in for Lindsey Horan.
hopefully finish a
National
ye-
team debut. Good for her.
debut. Welcome to the squad. Let's see what you can do.
Channel that adrenaline into a game-winning goal.
Oh, I gotta bet your heart's beating
Yeah.
for your first debut for the nation. You got like 5 minutes to prove yourself. 5 minutes to shit your brains out.
Just don't do it in front of goal. Pretty bad goal kick, all things considered. Basically
Let's
just
see.
gave away possession to England. Tried a ball over the top.
Very, very dangerous areas. Did not want to give England a spot right here to get an attack. That looked like it was off England. But whatever. I think overall, I will have to say our back line did pretty well today. Didn't allow too many chances for England. When they did, England did put in a couple really good balls, and we were able to mop them up with ease. So I'm not too worried about the back line. I mean, this is the we're playing against the number two ranked team in the world. Um, so I'm not too stressed that we if we aren't able to find a breakthrough. But I think there's still some time. We can make something happen.
I'd say we're
Let's
probably
see it.
looking at 2 minutes of stoppage time. So about 3 total minutes left in the game.
Mm, too much. I thought she was going long. Uh, full field distance. Let's see. What do you got to say about that goalkeeping jersey?
It's
I
pretty
think
slick.
that is pretty clean. England's goalkeeper plays the ball downfield. Lavelle putting the pressure on. Lindsay trying to win it back now. England plays through. Chloe Kelly taking on. Great defense there to get the block. Yeah, Kruger, I was gonna say Kruger's really impressed me with her 1v1. She's been taking a lot of 1v1s this match. She's been holding her own.
I think the pairing of her and Naomi on that side of the defensive line is really, really strong.
Was it not offsides? Come on, USA, we got one more chance. Unlucky. Unlucky. Hits the back of her foot. That's out. Thank you. All right. USA.
4 minutes
It's
of
time to put
stoppage
one
time.
together. Let's go.
I guess there was the penalty shout that did take some time.
Yeah. That's a little something. Looking like me out there.
What a throw in.
That's a good ball.
Nice
Joey
turn.
Kelly splits her man.
No foul call.
Weak. Yeah, that was very weak. Good roll through.
And now you drive.
Drive, drive, drive. See what you can do. Yasmin, ball across field to Rose. Can she make it? She can. This is a great ball. Lets it almost a really nice dummy, to be fair. USA, it looks like our offense is just tired at this point. Maybe we should have made a couple more. I guess we did bring in some more subs, but 2 minutes left. So we're coming to a close here. Still goose eggs for both sides. A pretty neck and neck, exciting back and forth match for a pretty low scoring affair. Yep, very back and forth here. Both teams trying to push the ball forward and try to make something happen. Just about a minute and a half left as USA passes the ball around the back. Swapping it, probably going to try to push it out wide and try to force Rose Lavelle into the ball. See if
Time
she can
for
create
one
something.
more attack.
Yep, that's
Wow.
foul. Thank you. Jeez, that's like the first. That's like the first call of the game.
She got her shit absolutely clocked, bro. Yellow card to match that yellow headband.
Chloe, she's a baller. She's a demon. Master of the dark arts for sure. Yeah. Disappointing. Hopefully that'll add, I don't know, 30 seconds. But we'll see here. I mean, at this point, I think you just gotta send it. Yeah. Here we go. Defended well. Yeah, she gets her blow back and knocks out Chloe. Ooh, good little flick off, but I think
Yep.
that is gonna be the match.
That does
Nil
it.
nil today. Nil nil today. And that extends USA's unbeaten run to 19 matches. 19 matches unbeaten. Um, what do you think? What are you thinking after today? Is interesting matchup.
I think it was a good game between two heavyweights. As far as friendlies go, the entertainment value was there.
Hmm.
Happy with the clean sheet for Alyssa Nair. And she's got one more game left coming up on Tuesday. So hopefully she can end her run out with two clean sheets. The Netherlands game is probably gonna be more high flying, if I had to guess.
Hmm.
But
Maybe a couple more
overall,
goals in it.
pretty happy with the way the gals look today. What'd you think?
Yeah, I'd have to agree. Like, although, I mean, no one's ever super excited about a draw, um, unless you're behind. But I'd have to say for the ladies, like, we look pretty good. We look pretty solid. And we'll repeat again, this is the one of the best teams in the world. They're right up there with us, and they played some of their best players. We got to see a pretty good test for our defense. We got to see some debuts, some new minutes. So overall, I think it's definitely a positive, even though it wasn't, it wasn't clear cut a dub or anything. But I think Emma Hayes is definitely starting to work with the up and coming generations of the women's national team, and I think the future is very bright.
I agree. Well, bye, Miss Knight. said thanks for
Bye,
the
Mama.
watch party, gentlemen. I wish we had some goals. Couldn't agree more. And thank you to everybody who stopped by the watch along today. It was a lot of fun. Wish there was more to chat about as far as some goal breakdowns, but
Yeah.
I think that's going to do it for us. For those of you who aren't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. We do release podcasts on Spotify as well, so make sure you follow us over there, rate us 5 stars, and most importantly, don't forget to tell your mother you love them. Peace.